Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to All Things Alvalade. Not a Strompcast today. I am solo for the time being. Sam Fonseca will be joining us any minute now. He is racing home from footy, but this is the live reactions to the 2025 Supertaca Sporting Benfica. I am but one of your hosts, Richard Neves, and we are fired up for the first genuinely competitive game of the season, I guess you could call it. Uh, as we see the teams shortly getting ready to walk out, we have just a bunch of pyro, some dancers on the pitch. If you're in the comments, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to see you. And I'll get the lineups going as follows. So I'll start with Benfica. In goal, Anton Trubin. Defenders, Samuel Dahl, Otamendi, Antonio Silva, and Amar Dedic. Midfield of Barreiro, Richard Rios, the new boy, and Berenchea. And then up front is Akhtar Koglu, Pavlidis, and Arsnes. Sporting is as follows: Rui Silva, Ivan Fresneda, Usman Diomande, Gonzalo Inacio, and Maxi Arujo. In the middle, we have Jenny Katamu and Pot, as well as Morita, Hulman, Trincao, and then up front, the lone striker is Conrad Harder. That is the lineups. If you are looking for the game, we will not be showing you the actual game. We reiterate, if you're familiar with some of our live streams, but you can find it on RTP Play. They are showing the game for free on their app and online. So we do encourage you, if you want to follow along, to watch on RTP Play as we get ready to get the ball rolling shortly. Excuse me. Let us know where you're watching, as we said. First competitive game, a so-so preseason for Sporting so far. Kind of mixed bag. None of the real new boys in the lineup today. We will go through the bench actually as well. So Benfica's bench is Samuel Soares, Obrador, Oliveira, Florentino, João Veloso, Sheldrup, Gouveia, Henry Carujo, and Prestiani. Sporting is João Virginia as the backup keeper. Ricardo Esgaio, Eduardo Quaresma, Jeremiah Saint Just, Zeno de Bast. I'm not going to pronounce the Georgian guy's name, but Koch, João Simões, Giovanni Kenda, and the new boy Luis Suarez. I'm a little surprised at Kenda not starting today. Thought he might have gotten the nod to start, but whatever, we move. Not too surprised by any of the other lineup changes. Let us know what you think about the lineup so far. Four at the back looks like confirmed. So the four, Fresneda, Diomande, Inacio, and Arujo. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, as we're not typically used to seeing a four at the back with this team. We're usually used to seeing a three at the back. So that's going to be something just to kind of keep an eye on. As the teams get set, they're out, they're shaking hands, they're acting all friendly for now, but give them about 5 minutes and they will probably be very not friendly. Beautiful day in Algarve, by the way. Beautiful evening, rather. Hazy skies, but looks like it's very comfortable temperature, no real wind. Kind of a perfect day for football as they're going through the lineups on my screen. Let me see here. Yeah, so as we get ready to go, we're live again. We are not going to be showing the actual game because that would get us probably taken down and banned from YouTube on this channel. But do check out RTP Play. They're showing it for free globally. So very easy to access. To check out their app again, or just check them out, RTP Play or rtp.pt/play. And you can watch the feed from RTP or RTP Internacional if you're so inclined. As the teams get set, they're getting lined up. They're taking their photos as they usually do. And I see the dive in our comments right now. Or do you also do weather report in your pregame? Thank you. It just looks like a nice day. It looks like perfect day for football. If you guys aren't familiar with the dive, that is the Juve boys. We've done quite a few collabs with them, so we're always happy to see them in our mentions. Hope you guys are doing well. We miss you. We'll have to. Hopefully, we get you guys in a game soon. Hopefully, we get to play you guys soon. It'd be nice to reunite. Captains. Looks like we're into the coin flip. Reminder: it's Fabio Verissimo officiating this game. As everybody knows, he is just so well liked in the Portuguese football community. If you saw pregame yesterday, the day before, Benfica put out a blistering statement on Fabio Verissimo, basically just ripping him to shreds. Pointing out things like the 2 games that he officiated for Benfica last year, they lost both those games. Cool. And that Sporting benefited in the games that they played, although 2 of those games were draws anyways, where I don't really think we benefited from him in any real way. But yeah, just something to keep an eye on. I feel like refs always get the brunt of stuff, justified or not, when we're playing. When they get officiated, when they get selected rather. But away we go. We're about set. They're lined up. I believe we're getting a moment's silence for Diogo Jota, who, as we all know, tragically passed along with his brother Andre Silva over the summer, just a few weeks ago. Looks like that's what they're doing at center circle. That's exactly what it is. Very nice gesture from the Federation. We've been seeing this all over football world for the past couple of weeks as competitive games have started up for all the leagues. And I see the dive here again. We're turning into Porto Juventus. Hopefully, we get a good excuse soon. You guys will be back at some point. Juventus never stays down for long. I wish you will. As we have the moment of silence for Diogo Jota, and then lovely, the crowd responds with a little bit of applause as well. You can see a lot of emotion on these guys' faces. A lot of them teammates with them at different points or another. Some obviously with the national team as they just cut the pot there. Nice gesture. And as we get set for kickoff, let's see what we're doing here. Rui Costa and Varandas, picture aside Federation President Pedro Proença. Algarve looks like such a weird. I'm just rambling right now. Algarve looks like such a cool but also weird stadium, if that makes any sense. Just it's an odd place. Teams getting set here. We're about to kick off. Literally any second. If the ref could just blow his whistle, that would be so much appreciated. And the boys are waiting. We're still waiting. Let's go, ref. Come on. There we go. And we're off. Game has officially kicked off. Benfica starts with possession. And they're currently in the Sporting half, ball just bouncing around back and forth out for a throw. It'll be interesting to see if this game starts out similar to the Tossa when they last played, which was kind of a cagey opening. No one really did much in the first half. So I'm intrigued to see if we get a similar type of game, if we get any chaos that will ensue. First competitive game for Sporting without obviously Victor Gyökeres, who is transferred to Arsenal. We'll probably get into that at some point today once Sam joins the stream. Benfica still trying to get into Sporting's half, but to no avail. But they currently hold the possession as we're a minute in. Rui Borges looking kind of slick today with a little polo and khakis. Good for him. Looks like it's a nice day for it too, to be fair. Foul at midfield, and it'll go, looks like Benfica's way. And reminder too that the last time these two teams actually met in the Super Cup was the famous or infamous, depending on where you stand, 5-0 drubbing that Benfica handed Sporting back in 2019. That was basically the beginning of the end for Marcel Kaiser and Kaiser Ball, RIP Kaiser Ball. And then the time before that, previous was the Jorge Jesus game. I believe it was 2-0, Sporting 1. Also, both games in Algarve, worth noting. Sporting beat Benfica in that game. It was Jorge Jesus' first game in charge of Sporting, first competitive game when he came over from Benfica in that off season. And a Benfica corner here. And let's see what happens. There's Otamendi just ready to probably just wreak some havoc somewhere. Ball's in. It's out for nothing. It's going to be a goal kick. We take those. So far, Sporting really hasn't been able to get a sniff of the ball yet. This will be their first like actual bit of possession off this goal kick. Benfica kind of already starting with the high press too, which is interesting. Trying to pin Sporting back down early, which is having some results. Benfica might have a chance here. Here's a shot. Oh, way over the net. It's a field goal for any fans of American football. Jeez Louise. Looked like they could have had a chance. Forced a turnover off the press, but Actor Koglu just blitzes it way over, not even a little bit close to the net. Comes to nothing, and now Sporting back with possession. Benfica still pressing. And they force another turnover. Sporting really being pinned down early on here in the first 3.5, 4 minutes. Well, they do win a foul. Hillman wins one. So we get a quick stoppage. And ball's back into play now. And there's a foul off the ball, late foul called there by Verissimo. Yeah, it's a late-ish challenge by Barreiro on Morita. He's back up. Game back on. Benfica still kind of pushing. Sporting hasn't been able to even get past midfield. The little bit of possession they've had, they've been stuck in their own third for most of this. Pot with a bit of a move there. All right, now they're finally back on half. Fresneda actually was surprised. Fresneda got the start. Now we're in with a chance here. Harder's in. Oh, there's a goal! 1-0. Let's go. Oh, Pedro Gonçalves from literally just nothing. Great run by Harder, and then Pedro Gonçalves on the cross from Harder, low, just drives it, powers it into the net, past the keeper, and it's a 1-0 lead for Sporting early on. How much time's left? Let's stop the count. It's a great pass. Oh, this might come back for an offside. That's close. I want to see the lines. That's really close. It's a great ball from Harder. It's a great run from Potts. But I do think this might come back at least to be looked at VAR because that is really close. That is dangerously close. Wow. I want to see. This is what sucks is we never get ahead on things. It's the angle doesn't help him. Yeah, Verissimo is on the headset with his video assistants right now. And I think he is going to go look at it. He'd be silly to not look at this. Yeah, he's going to go look at it. Yeah. Because that is really close to being offside. And they have called it back. He was offside. I was wondering. He was offside. Let's see this. Another look at this. Man, that's close. That's really close. But I think it might be the right call. Yeah, I think that's the right. It sucks. I think that's probably the right call. And just like that, it is back to being tied. Hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see it. That is just a punch in the gut, but it is what it is. So, boys, just do that again, but stay onside, and we'll be golden. Benfica back on the attack now for a throw. Also a bit surprised at the Morita start, but I guess because Koch hasn't had a lot of time to adapt. Simoes is still coming off an injury. Here's a foul against Sporting, and now it starts already. We're just going to see lots of Tugal anti-Jogo stuff. I think from both sides. Just it's going to be a lot of this. I think just a lot of stop and go with fouls and whistles. But that is a foul. 28 centimeters. We're just seeing the lines now on my end. That's a short 28 centimeters to me, but I do think he's offside. I think ultimately it was the right call. Free kick for Benfica to find a dangerous area, not for a shot, but certainly an opportunity to get a dangerous cross in. So let's see what they can do here. Headed away, clear it. There you go. But Benfica quickly gains possession. It's back in their own end, back to the keeper, but they quickly gain possession back. As we are just about 9 minutes into this first half. Wayward pass there from Benfica, but Sporting not very urgent. Not showing a lot of urgency in some of these passes. Got a little lackadaisical there. That should be a foul. Nope, play on. All right, cool, Fabio. That's chill. All right. Oh no, he did call it. Okay. Sporting just kind of dinking it around midfield, back and forth. Benfica's done well to cut off a lot of their passes early on here. They're not giving them much space for anything right now, which we'll see if they can keep that up for the entirety of this game, but that will be very interesting to see. Not quite a full crowd either in Algarve, close to it, but not quite. You see quite a few empty seats in the Benfica supporters section, which is usually a little bit unusual, I would say. Usually that's where you have all the seats packed. Good midfield battle. That's a foul. Nope, play on. Go to the wing. Go to the wing. There you go. Sporting on the attack. Trincao one-on-one with Otamendi. Looks like they're going to try to look for a cross here. And back to midfield. Nothing comes to that attack, but they still have possession. Sporting. See what they do here. Oh, just a wayward ball. What was that? That's a waste of a ball there. I don't even know who that was. That was kind of a foolish pass attempt. Benfica back with possession, taking their time as you should. It's 10 minutes in. You don't want to make a mistake early. They've already been scored on. I know it's been called back offside, but they don't want to give Sporting a lot of space. This is still a very good, strong team on the counter attack, so you don't want to make a mistake if you're Benfica, as they're on the attack now. In the Sporting third, let's see what they go for here. Good block. Very good block. Benfica back with it at midfield. This is probably the enthralling content guy. I know I'm no new to match. I'm sorry. That's my goat for football commentary. I can't speak a million miles a minute like the relatadores on the radio. As Sam Fonseca should be joining us any second, as I said. I know he was on his way home. He had footy today and got rescheduled. He would have been here on time with me. Denny's in Portugal right now. He's actually in and around Porto, I believe. Visiting with some friends and family. And then Chris, I believe he's just a working man right now. He's working. I was able to get off early today, which is why you're stuck with just me. All 348 of you are stuck here watching me. What are you doing? I'm not complaining, but like, holy. just to watch little old me. Jeez Louise. Another stoppage in play. Sporting back with possession. Looking on the attack, here's Pot with it. Tries to get a ball to Harder, but it's blocked and it just goes to the keeper. Very harmless. Nothing comes of it. Also, side note, I really like these kits from Sporting. I'm glad they went back to the hoops after last season. These are sharp. They're simple, but they do the job. Solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. There's very little I would do to change it aside from maybe a bit of black around like the collar instead of the all green and white, and maybe a bit on like the cuffling, kind of like this one almost that I'm wearing. This is the 16-17 home. A very forgettable season if you're a Sportingista. Just nothing, not an ounce of success that year. Benfica back on the attack here. Oh, great slide tackle. Phenomenal slide tackle that was. And a foul. That was Maxi. Good on Max. That was a great job. Clean tackle. Didn't even get an ounce of the man to win them back possession, and they immediately win a foul after. But that is just great stuff. Absolutely picture perfect tackle. Zero notes. Other than the offside goal, very uneventful first 15 minutes, which has flown by, but it's been very uneventful outside of that. Sporting back in their own half, in and around midfield. Long ball attempt. That is going to probably go nowhere. Yeah. I don't think that's a foul for Dejneda. Shoulder. There's a bit of a push there, actually. He has a right to be upset. There's a bit of a push. Also, no Joao Felix for Benfica today. Rip to all the Benfiquistas who were hoping for the Joao Felix debut today. He is off to Al Nasser. I think he's already played a preseason, an exhibition game with Al Nasser too. Which just proves my fact that he is washed. He is just a lazy boy. He could have gone back to Benfica, been an absolute hero. And instead, I mean, I'm not going to fault the guy for chasing the bag, but he so blatantly chased the bag. And I'm just like, yeah, never chat to me about this guy again. That's an offside. That is offside again. Yeah, that's even more blatant than the offside goal. That's definitely offside, Conrad. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Conrad Harder though thus far. I'm not upset about it. He's been in and around the ball quite a bit. He had the what would have been the assist on the offside goal. Sporting still in their own half now with possession. Inacio with it. Up to Hulman. Oh, good ball. Oh, great ball by Harder to Pot. Oh, Pot, look for the pass. Shoot. Oh. Didn't count with the shot, but it does not find the mark. Really only the first, other than the offside, the half decent chance from either team. Yeah, it's way wide, never hitting the target, not troubling the keeper at all. Nothing out of that. But encouraging attack at least. Good ball movement, good pass, great pass by Harder on the back heel. Very clever. As I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him this first 15, 16 minutes. Oh, that's a silly. Who was that? Fresneda, you moron. Whoa. Cut across goal, but nothing came of it. Fresneda's very lucky that they've not scored off of that. A very dumb giveaway by the Spanish guy. Not out of danger yet. Benfica still with possession, and now we've got a whistle for a foul against Benfica. Hulman's down. Crazy. As we get another look on the replay, Fresneda just not paying attention. Wanted to dink it back, it looks like, to Rui Silva, but he just whiffs on the ball, and it gives the Benfica attacker a chance to run in. And it's a dangerous ball through, but just nobody there in time for Benfica to get to the end of it to create a scoring chance. But man, that was very, very silly stuff from Fresneda. Sporting on the attack now. It's Jenny. Jenny, who loves a game against Benfica, has scored against them on multiple occasions. Nothing from it. Sporting still in possession. Yeah, great job by Hulman to keep possession there. As we are just about 19 minutes into this first half. 0-0 if you're just joining us. Sporting Benfica in the Supertaca. Nothing happening. If you've missed it, Sporting scored 5.5 minutes in. Pedro Gonçalves called back for offside. And that's basically been the only noteworthy thing that's happened this whole half in the first 19 and a bit minutes. No real big chances or anything. Just that, and that's it. It's been a kind of uneventful KG first half so far. And Sporting very content right now to slow it down and not rush in anything. They're just kind of playing around, dinking in the midfield. Maxi with it right now. Back to Inacio, to Hulman, to Inacio. Looks for Diomande and finds him. Diomande back to Inacio. Inacio over to Fresned, to Maxi rather. Harder can't collect the pass. It's a turnover. Now Benfica are on an attack. Oh, great job to shut him down there. No foul either. Oh, there is a foul. Never mind. I thought the ref let the play go. Oh no, he didn't call the foul. I thought he did foul. Benfica starting to press again. They kind of stopped that high press, but it looks like they're getting back to it, which is interesting. Not as high as it was in the first few minutes, but still pressing a bit. That's the ball that goes nowhere. Harder can't collect it again. And against Benfica collects off a kind of sloppy turnover from Sporting. Great job to get the ball off of him. Maxi, great job by Maxi. He's playing pretty well actually today. He's made a couple good plays defensively. He messaged my compatriot Sam Fonseca, see how he's doing. Should be home any minute. Conrad Harder in the box with a shot. It's right at the keeper though. Low shot along the ground, decent power, but it's right at the keeper. Doesn't trouble at all. I would have saved it. And I am getting word that Sam Fonseca will be on momentarily. He has just walked through his door. Get excited. If you're a Sam Fonseca fan, get excited. If you're a hater, well, then now's your chance to basically let him know you're a hater. As we have 440. Holy, we're almost at 500. Just me. Imagine if I had other people to vibe with. You just have the ramblings of an insane man talking to himself on live on the interwebs. How does a guy like PewDiePie or like any of these big streamers do this like on a regular basis? It's crazy. Gain a newfound respect for streamers that I never had if you're doing solo content. 22 minutes have officially gone by, and this game is kind of boring. Not much has happened. Sporting's had the Lions, or has had the two half-decent chances. Benfica's had a almost chance that amounted to nothing. and an offside goal. So not much happened in the first 20 so minutes. That's a foul. It's a dangerous slide challenge and a yellow card from Verissimo. For Dedic, it looks like. Yeah, it's a late it's not a late challenge. It's not a great challenge. I hate to see that if you're a Benfica fan, but it is what it is. Benfica still with possession, though, even after the foul. Jeez. Sporting with possession in their own half. Benfica starting that press again, like we've pointed out several times. All the way back to Rui Silva, the ball, and Sporting getting closed in on quickly, almost in their own box here. Oh, it's a silly turnover from Diomande almost, but they've saved it. I don't think he realized how close Benfica player was to him. Sporting sloppy passes. They can't get out of this their own third right now. Get the ball out. Oh, it's a good ball to Harder, but it's take a touch. Don't go for the pass. I feel like we've been wasteful with some of these passes so far, and that's not ideal. Foul, yeah. Foul deep in Sporting territory, and Benfica's going to have a relatively dangerous free kick coming up here soon. It doesn't look like there's that much in it, but you know how Portuguese refs are. The second they see any kind of contact, they almost always call it. Way, he's here.
My apologies.
It's all good. It's all good. We've got 461 people listening to the ramblings of a crazy man by himself. So
now you've got two crazy people.
Now we've got two. I told them, I'm like, Sam's literally here anytime. As Pavlidis looks like just about gets a goal there. My Discord's not working, Sam, so we'll have to just hope we're synced up on RTP Play.
Is it on RTP, yeah?
Yeah, it's RTP Play. I have the RTP feed.
I've got it, yeah.
Yeah. So all you've really missed so far is we scored 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I got the note. Speaking of which, I was telling
called back offside. I think it's really close. I think the line said 28 centimeters. As soon as I saw the replay, I'm like, you got to at least look at this because that's really close. I think it was just offside. And other than that, like nothing's really happened. Benfica had like 1.5 chance off of Fresneda, I believe, error, but it was just a dangerous ball in the box that nobody could get a hold of. And then Harder had a shot that was just kind of right at the keeper, like I could have saved it.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, so not much really happening. It's been kind of a tame 25 or so minutes.
I hear one of the players, I can't remember, the Berea. It's been on like 3 fouls already.
He's had like 2 or 3 of the fouls. There's been a lot of fouls, like even more so I think than the top. I was saying early on, I wonder how the first little bit will go, if it'll be tame, if there's going to be a lot of fouls, and it's been a lot of fouls, it feels like, in the opening 25 or so minutes. But yeah, Paredo's got like 3 or 4 of them for sure.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, nothing, no like real malicious stuff, just like shoves when you're not supposed to, semi-late challenge. There's been one yellow card to Benfica. That's really it. It's been pretty chill.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What I like to hear.
Yeah. Which shirt is that? Is that the Dobrodinha shirt?
It is indeed.
I was wondering what you had on. I was like, that's not the Jokeres one that we were talking about on last show, because I was like, say if you ordered that came quick.
Right, yeah. I wish I had the funds to order something.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't order anyway, but I wish I had the funds to spend.
Yeah, my fiance's birthday's coming up, so I got. Oh, here's a chance. Nah, never mind. My fiance's birthday's coming up next week, so I've had to figure out gifts for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would she like a signed Jokeres shirt?
Probably not. If I was a betting man, I think that would get me on a shit list pretty quick. I did get her a Sporting like care package, like the Retro Manuel Fernandes kit.
Oh yeah, nice.
I got her one of those, and then I got her just like the retro scarf with just like the logo and the stripes, and she liked that. She was a fan of that. When I gave that to her, she was happy. I was like, yeah, you're one of us now.
Not that it was important to the game at all, but Pedro Gonçalves, I think, has new teeth. He's been to.
Has he got veneers? I didn't even really look.
You look like he had a gum shield in, but I'm pretty sure it's just his teeth.
Oh, I'll have to pay attention to that as my dog starts going ballistic here. But I'll have to start paying attention to that, and when he comes on cam.
Nothing but the best analysis from the Strompcast and all things Alvalade. Pedro Gonçalves has new teeth, allegedly.
Allegedly, Pot has veneers? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't want him to sue us if that's just his
actual teeth. We always have to put allegedly in front of stuff these days. You never know when someone's going to take something out of context. How's my mic coming through, by the way? I meant to ask. I don't think I have any of the background noise or tinniness.
Well done, Fresneda. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, last show I forgot to turn echo cancellation on as well, so I had a bit of the tinniness. So I think it's away now. Which is good.
Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That was a great run for Fresneda there.
That was a good run. Well, he almost made up for the crazy mistake he had early on.
Yellow card for Diamande.
Yeah, that's a silly challenge, Diamande. There's very you can argue that, but I don't see much reason as to why.
It just pushes him over.
Yeah, he just shoves him out of the way. He doesn't even go with the leg. You can't do that. That's not allowed. I meant to ask, how was did you guys win at footy today? What was the result?
We drew 3-3, but that means we're into the semi-final, which is good. And also we were 3-1 down, so it was a really good comeback from the boys. But it was a very physical game as well. A lot of questionable tackles, not from us, from them, but we got it done. I put in a decent. I wasn't great. I don't think I was that bad. I put a centre back, and then when I went to right back, I got cooked so many times. Yeah. The guy was so fast, and I'm not fast. I'm quite slow.
I'm the goalkeeper for our team. Like I'm just the resident goalkeeper, and we officially were out of. We needed top 4 to make playoffs, and we're officially the highest we can finish now. It's 5th. We dropped 2 heartbreakers in a row. 1-0 last week. Which was brutal. I played such an awesome game too, but their keeper also had the game of his life. He made one insane save, like it just came right across with the one hand. It was crazy. They even said after the game, and I knew a couple of the guys on the other team. They're like, "Man, you guys deserved a better result than what you got today." And then the week before, same thing. It was like a 2-1 or something, where we actually had the lead even, and we just couldn't quite get that chance to keep us in the hope spots. We have 2 games left, so we're just playing for pride now and trying to screw up a couple teams at this point.
We got the semi-final. I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but it's coming up pretty soon.
That's fair.
Tackle from Diamande. Nice.
Oh, great tackle from Diamande there.
And then Maxi Aruja just playing in the box.
Yeah, they've done that a couple times where they've not been. It feels like they're not paying attention to their surroundings, and they almost get caught out for it.
I was looking at our subs bench. I think it's probably the most depth we've had in years.
It feels like when I went over the bench pre-game, it felt like I was like, oh, I'm surprised like Kenda's on the bench. Oh, we got Pyro. Benfica's not full. I commented on that earlier. I expected it to be. Usually that's a section that's always full. And there's a lot of empty seats in that Benfica end of the stands, whereas Sporting's is just about packed. So, but yeah, we got Pyro from Benfica fans. Hopefully no one is an idiot and throws it on the pitch a la Jubileo and causes a delay, but we'll see. But yeah, back to the bench. I was saying, like, I was surprised Kenda didn't get a start. Like Koch is on the bench, the Georgian, Morita starting in his place, which I kind of see because Koch is still pretty new, so they probably went a bit more conservative. But yeah, it was a good bench. Also, Joel Simoes, I would have liked to see start, but also knowing that he's still kind of coming back from injury, I can kind of get why they would probably have him on the bench to start because he's probably not quite fully match fit yet.
Is Suarez on the bench? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Suarez on the bench. Basically all the new guys are all on the bench that they have confirmed signed.
Nice.
Yeah, like Virginia's the backup. Suarez is on the bench. Koch is on the bench.
Pedro Gonçalves, man, play to the whistle.
Oh, I hate when guys do that. Don't foul him in the box. Okay, good clear.
Yeah, Max, you let him know.
Maxi's on job. He's been good. I like what I've seen from Maxi. I was commenting earlier. I really like what I've seen from Harder. He's had a couple nice plays. Would have had the assist on what was the offside goal. Had a half decent shot on goal as well. I like what I've seen from Harder so well as the starting striker.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a corner for Benfica.
Yeah, handball all day, referee. But Pedro Gonzalez, mate.
Well, yeah, you play that's the thing. Like, I understand you're yelling for the call, but you got to play till the ref blows a whistle. That's rookie stuff. That's shit. That's a shit that we pull on my team sometimes. It's like, just play. Let's see what Benfica does on this corner here. 2-2. The corner's a piece so far. When's let's say first league game's not this week. Go on.
We still got it.
That's a great job by the Benfica player to put him off and stop what would have been a really dangerous run. But Sporting's still on the attack here. Have a shot, Jenny. Have a shot. Ooh.
Worth a go. We like that.
That was a good effort. That was a really good effort. Good job to cut in. I want to see how close he actually was, because sometimes the angle makes it look like, oh, he just about scoring, and it's like miles off. Ooh, okay, that looks really still a good shot. It's a decent effort.
So that's the prime Jenny angle, I think.
That's the Jenny spot. That's the Jenny spot, is like that quadrant of the box.
Yeah, exactly.
The 18-yard box. It's always in that like corner of like the 6-yard box upward. It's always in like that zone. Also, hate to disappoint the fans. No mukbang at halftime for me. I already ate prior to the stream.
Yeah, I ate before football, but that was like at 4 p.m. So I might have a little something, but nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
Well, it was either eat before, because I hadn't had lunch or breakfast today, when I was at work, and then I was like, well, I got football like right after that, like not long after this, and I don't really want to eat like right before football, so I was like, I'll just eat before the stream. I have the time. Yeah. So no mukbang. If you want to know what I had, though, I had leftover potatoes and then pork belly. I had some thin pork belly that I did in the air fryer.
Nice. I had turkey mince and put them in wraps. So just tortillas. So
good, man.
Simple.
What did you season your mince with?
It was called American burger seasoning, and obviously salt and pepper and that stuff.
Yeah, all right.
It's called American burger seasoning. It was okay. Nothing special.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I did my pork belly like bifana style, so like pimenta, a little bit of wine, olive oil, salt, garlic, nothing too crazy. And the potatoes were just leftover baked potatoes that I just did in the pan real quick. I just chopped up and did in the pan quick to make them kind of like home fries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was literally just trying to get rid of food in the fridge. That's all I was really trying to do.
Yeah, I went for a massive food shock. I've been paid, so I'm like, okay, get everything in. So I should be set for the next few weeks, which is nice. We'll be feasting.
Well, I'm away. Well, my parents are out of town this week, and then I'm out of town as well to go see my fiance. So we're like, we need to get rid of any leftovers in the fridge, because no one's gonna be home from like Friday, Saturday, and most of the day Sunday.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow I go into work early, and then I have to run after work. I have a haircut appointment, and then I have to come home, finish packing, get some sort of food in me. I might just pick something up on the way home, and then I have to go get gas and drive like an hour and a bit out of my way to my fiance.
Yeah, nice.
So I got a busy day. Next week's crazy too. I got like 2 or 3 appointments next week too. I got to go a consult for my wisdom teeth. Come on, Trinkal. We're just talking about life here, but Trinkal's on the counterattack. We'll get back to my life in a second. Passes let him down there. I have a consult for my wisdom teeth, and then a consultation with my bank. So that's not exciting.
Boring adult stuff.
It's literally, it's like, what can we get a mortgage? Me and my fiance. Like, what do we qualify for?
I wish you luck at least, because
yeah.
In this economy, oof.
Oh, no kidding, right? Like, geez, Louise. I'm tempted to go get a friggin' trailer and live in that at this point. The way things are going, just gotta friggin' Get the friggin' Arthur TV, or no, it's not that. It's Theo Baker, who they always joke lives in like in a van.
It's Danny Aaron's, isn't it?
Danny Aaron's, thank you. I'm like, it's one of those guys. It's not Simon, but it's like Sidemen adjacent.
Yeah,
those guys. It's like his house is a parking spot, mate. Benfica content to sit in their own half right now. They're not. I don't blame them for rushing. It's been an uneventful first half for the most part. 37 minutes in as we're quickly approaching halftime. I will say this half has flown by. For me, anyways, being here, it's gone by quite quick. I felt like when we were doing the Tasa stream a couple months ago, especially the second half, like dragged on. Ooh, that could have been dangerous, but thankfully it's not. So we take those.
It's one of them where it's like if someone gets a little touch on it.
All it takes is all it would have taken is like a really wacky bounce, and it's on target all of a sudden, and the keeper has probably got to work for it. We've got 561 people on stream. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just joining us, it is 0-0 in the Supertaca Sporting Benfica. As we are quickly approaching halftime, we're at the 38-minute mark. As I said previously on the stream, we are not obviously showing the game, but you can find it for free on RTP Play. Their app is showing it, always shows these types of games for free, which is always really nice of our Portuguese national broadcaster. Oh, there's no one there for the cross.
Oh, Harden needs to gamble that. That is terrible.
Sporting almost getting a good chance there, but Harder doesn't move up when he should, and therefore it just flies across the face of goal. Yeah, he's got to have a better anticipation that ball's probably coming across and make that run sooner, because all he needs to do is get a touch on, and it's probably a goal. He's almost right in the perfect spot, the right time too. It's just a half second too late.
Yeah, it's one of them where I feel like if we had Jokeris there, he would have been in the right position.
He probably would have made that jump up for the run a bit sooner. Yeah,
but it was a great play, especially from Hillman and Jenny there. You've got to give credit to
it was very good play, very good build up. Just no one there on the end of it, unfortunately. Oh, Pod, you got to move to the ball. Okay, I see what you mean about Pod. I think he did get veneers or something, because those teeth are looking very shiny.
Maybe he just kept up with his Invisalign, man.
Maybe he looks like Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents. Just the shiny teeth in him. Which, by the way, did not have to go that hard as a song, but it did. 5 minutes left. I reckon there will be at least 2 minutes of added time. There's not been a ton of crazy stuff, but enough where I would figure it.
How long did the VAR take?
It wasn't long. Like, he didn't even go to the monitor. I think it looked like they just radioed it like in his ear pretty quickly. Like, we're pretty sure that's offside. Like, you can look at it if you want, but it looks offside to us. Even when I saw the initial replay, I was like, I think he's offside. Which yeah. I was like, you got to at least have VAR confirm or take a look at it. So I'm not majorly upset that he didn't at least go to look at it. Like, it looked kind of offside to me.
Oh, man. Well done, Morita. I don't know how that's not a foul, to be honest, but
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's not a foul, but I'm not upset at all.
Referee, don't let him talk you like that, man.
Yeah, don't let him talk that talk.
I saw a tweet as I came in through the door, and it was someone saying about how a lot of the pre-match advertising and everything was red.
I noticed. Well, because the branding because Betano's the sponsor, so it's like a reddish orange, and so people are like, "How can they use like just monochromatic logos on like some of the poster like outside?"
Yeah,
someone's like, "How dare they put Sporting's colors in like monochrome with their reddish orange?" I'm like, yeah, I kind of see that, but like, we're just being nitpicky at this point. Like,
yeah, but you think with Betano, they're our sponsor, so make it in green, man.
You would think they would have at least not done monochrome color, so it looks like we're the opposition color.
Yeah.
Like, just use our normal logo and you would have been fine. I was also commenting, I really like these. I really like our kits. Like, seeing them in action now, because I haven't really watched much of the preseason. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, the home kit and the white kit I like. I'm still not a fan of the...
I'm not a fan of the green. Like we said on the show, like that green kit is like a downgraded version of the one they first got with Nike.
If you're a betting man, what colors do you think the other kit's going to be? I think we have to have a black and gold one, just because, you know.
I feel like that's because that's what they've gone for the last two. I feel like they'll have something black and gold.
Yeah,
and then maybe they might go back to the same Strom kit. They might do something more traditional. I said I would happily take like the template they have on the home kit and just make that like a Strom kit, like half and half, and it would be like,
what would that put us up to? 6 kits?
Well, we have the home, we have the white, we have the all black, we have the green. What else do we have?
That's it.
4.
We have so the black, the away, the third,
and the home.
So that's 4. Yeah,
that's 4. Yeah, so that would put us up to 6. I'm assuming Strom kit and then probably a gold kit would put us up to 6. And then I don't know if they count, like we were talking, you don't count training kits because they always have like 2 or 3 training kits anyways.
Yeah.
So you might count the keeper kits. Like they usually do 2 colorways for keeper. They usually do 2 colorways for keeper kits. So I imagine they'll have that gets them now up to 6 with just the 2 keeper kits. And then I assume if you're counting those, then you have like 2 or 3 more kits to come. Which, yeah. One again, probably gold, 1 Strom, and then maybe a mystery one. Like they might go like a pink number again, like last year.
Yeah.
Like they might do something else. Who knows?
I wonder if they ever go yellow, because we haven't had a yellow kit in. I
almost wore my yellow kit too. Yeah, I almost wore that today.
Away in 2021, 22 was like a fluorescent yellow, but it wasn't really yellow. Like it was almost.
It was like a highlighter green almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last true yellow kit we had was 2014-15 with Matt. That was the first year with Macaron. That was the all yellow with like some of the green like accents and stuff. I have that one upstairs actually. It's a nice kit. And then before that was the 06-07 was the 06-07 away kit, which I actually used to have as a kid. And that, even though it was so simple, I always thought that was a banger. I really liked that first season with Puma, all of our kits. So that was a fun season. Maybe it's just nostalgia too, because that was like not the first season I was really watching Sporting, but that was when I was like really getting into Sporting outside of like Tossa UEFA run.
Yeah.
And I just really remember that team and like the team that they won the Tossa. They went somewhat okay in the UEFA Cup. They beat Inter in like their in the Champions League. I just remember a lot from that season obscurely. So 2 minutes of added time, by the way, we should note, as we're 30 seconds into it.
That's a nice little run from Fresneda just a minute ago as well.
Yeah, he's been so this game. He's made some good choices, he's made some questionable choices. So typical Fresneda game so far. Nothing too bad, but nothing too good. Just kind of there.
But from, I've only seen from about half an hour, maybe a bit before, but we've been doing okay. I'm impressed.
I think Sporting the last 20 minutes or so has definitely controlled more of the game and spent a bit more time in the Benfica half. The opening 10 minutes, it felt like we couldn't get out of our own half. The opening 10 or 15, like Benfica was really going for like a higher press at times and almost making us pay for it.
But as always with Rui Borges,
Rui Borges.
First, that's not great.
Oh, that
well done.
Is very silly. Oh, great hands from Rui Silva.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Rui Borges, normal games, the second half is always the one that tells the most.
That's the one. Yeah, that's always the more telling half.
Come on, Art, you got to be stronger there.
You gotta stay with that harder. You can't just back off that easily. I think both teams are just trying to get out of the half now. It looks like they're just taking the ball back and forth. Sporting back with it at midfield. Ref will probably take a look at his watch in a second here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks, and there's the whistle for halftime. 0-0. Nothing at halftime. Sporting, I was give a bit of the edge to this half for sure. After a bit of a wonky start, but We take that relatively uneventful first half at times for long stretches, but we take it 0-0. We don't know if it goes into penalties or direct or extra. I think it goes straight to penalties. I know we had this discussion on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I think it does too. Like, I'm pretty sure it just goes straight to pens.
Actually, no, we're incredibly wrong. Last year against Porto went into extra time, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it did.
Extra time.
Yes. Okay. So the only time they do that then is for the Mickey Mouse Cup for Toss the Liga. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe I didn't think of that last 2 days ago. Because I didn't even watch that game. Because I remember you guys did the live watch along.
We didn't do a live watch along for Supertaca because none of our schedules could line up. But I remember like I was one of the ones who was I was watching it, and yeah, it was 3-0. When I tuned in, they had just made it 2-0, and then they made it 3, and then the second half happened, and the less that's said about that, the better.
Yeah, I think I remember looking down at my phone and seeing 3-1. I was like, "Oh, we've got this." That's fine.
They were good. Yeah. No.
And then on the way home, I got the notification that it was 3-3 and got into extra time.
Yeah.
I think I made it home just as they scored.
I forgot that Supertaca was normal, like knockout football rules, whereas Toss Liga, they just go straight to pens.
Yeah.
Toss Liga is so useless now, by the way. 8 teams, like, get out of here.
Yeah. I made a video on my personal YouTube that they should do an Iberian Cup.
Okay. So you have the Spanish and the Portuguese clubs and like a little open cup there.
Yeah, so the format I had in mind was like the FA Cup, where the bigger teams, the first division teams, enter at like the 3rd stage or the 4th stage.
Yeah,
so you have that between like the lower league teams, and then you then go into the random draws.
Yeah, that's kind of like how we do even for Taça de Portugal. It's like the first division, I think second division teams all come in like in round 3, but then all like the Liga 3 through Campeonato de Portugal down to the districts all like play the first 2 rounds kind of thing.
Yeah, and to make it fair, I suggested the final should be in somewhere like a Saudi or Qatar, America,
Middle East. Yeah. See, if it was me running Portuguese football, and it's not which is unfortunate because I have so many good ideas. I would probably just get rid of the Toss Liga and basically take kind of the format they've done now and make that like the Supertaca, like a preseason tournament.
Yeah.
Because that way you're not adding a ton more games, but you're not necessarily losing games for revenue either. It's basically a wash.
Yeah.
And then that would be one that like I would play abroad, like where there's lots of Portuguese. Like you could take it to parts in Canada. Like if you're gonna come to Canada, you're gonna do like Toronto, Hamilton, Ottawa, or Montreal. If you want to do like in the States, you have like New York, Boston area's got a ton. Even like out west in like California, like in San Jose, San Francisco, there's an inordinate amount of Portuguese. Or you can like stay closer to home and like go to like France or Switzerland or even some of the old colonies like Angola, Mozambique would be a cool one, maybe Cape Verde, maybe. I just feel like at this point, like no one cares. Like Toss Liga, I care less about Toss Liga than I do Supertaca, which says a lot because I barely care about this personally. Like if we win this, I'll be like, yeah, great, and if we lose, I'll be like, whatever. But yeah, it just feels like such a needless mid-season competition. Like I'd rather you just call it what it is, make it preseason, and we can just get this out of the way early and not have to worry about it. And it also just allows a bit more flexibility mid-season when you have like the teams in Europe, when you have like the international breaks and stuff. It just gives you more flexibility to avoid fixture congestion.
Yeah, and my argument was for it, not maybe this season, but I think the argument to have it. I think when the World Cup comes in 2030, obviously there's going to be this mixture of stadiums and it's going to be like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's just, give that on maybe even in the preseason, if you do like top league versus top league or like top 6 of Spain versus top 6 of Portugal, do a tournament like that. And
just like a mini, like it doesn't need to be overly crazy, just like a mini tournament.
Yeah.
Just to kind of warm up. Because there's no guarantee that they get the Club World Cup as the test event like the States got, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is silly to me because that should have been the whole point, is you give the Club World, that should be your new test event if you're not going to do Confederations Cup. And then and then it came out that they might do Confederations Cup anyways. Which, I mean, I love that tournament, but like I feel like where do you put it in the calendar at this point? Because you have the World Cup, and you have the Euros, then you're gonna have the Club World Cup. You also have other confederations that like CONCACAF and like AFC and like AFCON and stuff like take place in the odd numbered years. So it's like, where are you going to put this if you're going to bring that back? Like, it just makes it's very tough to put it anywhere that would make a lot of sense. And I'm a Confederations Cup truther, but I'm just like, even I'm like, I don't know where we put this.
Yeah. I'm just going to go quickly again. I will not leave you for as long as I did last time.
That's all good.
I'll lead about probably 2-3 minutes. So
yeah.
Entertain the masses, Richard.
Entertain the masses. I'm watching RTP commercials. We're going to describe what we're talking, and it's just they're just showing some sort of music festival on my screen. Yeah, just some sort of music festival. Don't know who these people are. They got fire on their stage, though, so they must be kind of cool. Chutos em Pontapés, ao vivo, 45 anos, ou La Vida Malvada. Don't know who you are or what that event is, but good for you. 45 years going strong, so you must be doing something right. I'm a Kimbarreiros guy myself. That's where I stand on the Portuguese music scene. That's my goat. I always said that's who's got to do our opening ceremonies for the World Cup. And if we ever hold Olympics, that's the guy you call for your ceremonies, is Kimbarreiros. If you're just joining us, all 610 of you, it's halftime. 0-0 between Sporting Benfica in the Supertaca. Very cagey at times first half. Sporting had a goal called back for offside 5 minutes in. And that's really been the only big eventful thing. There's been a couple half chances for both teams and a couple shots. Sporting's had a bit more of the possession and shots, certainly in the second part of that first half, but very uneventful football so far, which you kind of expect from a game like this. It's either Supertacas tend to be either very chaotic, like we saw last year, or they are very boring and tame and not much happens, which is what we're getting this year so far. Not a whole heck of a lot going on in this matchup. As I've said before, we are not showing this game on our feed. We will get banned from YouTube very quickly, but as I said, you can check out RTP's app, rtp.pt /play. They will be showing you the game on there. So take a gander if you are so inclined. Shout out to our national public broadcaster for doing that. Wish we had that. Wish we had more of that, honestly. We only get the one game abroad here on RTPI if you don't have like a channel or a streaming service for like the games and stuff. So it's always nice when they make a game like this super accessible for everybody, both in and outside of Portugal, to watch. Always a fan. Sam is just, I'm assuming, on some sort of bathroom break. We're not going to neither confirm nor deny these reports, but he'll be joining us back shortly. And yeah, as I said, uneventful first half, not much in it. Bright spots for me so far. I thought Conrad Harder has actually looked quite good as the lead striker, as the starter. I like a lot of what I've seen. Like a lot of what I've seen from Maxi for sure. Fresneda has been so-so. He's had a couple mistakes, but a couple good balls and a couple good runs. So typical Fresneda game. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not. And that's really about it. Neither keeper's really been made to work. I think Rui Silva's had like one kind of save to make. And same for Trubin. He's had like one shot that was a very tame, along the ground, almost right at him shot. So neither keepers really had to do much, as I said, in this opening 45 minutes. So you imagine someone might come out on either side and really try to work one of the keepers here. Because yeah, speaking as someone who plays goal, the best thing to do when you have a keeper who's not faced a lot of shots is just suddenly start peppering him with shots, because he's not going to know what to do necessarily. Because yeah, a cold keeper is the worst thing to be playing with, but it's the best thing to be playing against. So we'll see if either team takes advantage of that lack of work for the keepers. And I also made sure, as you can see, Sam didn't roast me, but I made sure to wear some Sporting attire today. I need to, as I said, I need to find a way to Sportingify my setup a bit more, but I'm a little limited with what I can do right now. Yeah, all you see is hockey picture and hockey picture over here. and you can kind of see books and stuff. Where I might find something where this Kobe Bryant book. I might find something sporting to put there if I can. But we're a little limited right now, as I said, on what we can do with this setup. Also need a new bookshelf at some point. I'm very quickly run out of space on this shelf. I'm just rambling about my office, my home office, but that's what you get when you have the ramblings of I'm an insane man on the internet. Algarve is I said this earlier, it's such a cool but also weird looking stadium at the same time. Because they have in the ends, they have half permanent, half non-permanent seats, and then they always tarp off the non-permanent seats to just reduce capacity. And it's just always so weird to me when I see that. It's just kind of odd. I don't know. That's just me being nitpicky and weird. One thing I will criticize about Portuguese broadcasts for football is just nothing at halftime. It's just an endless stream of ads, nonstop. No studio show, no halftime analysis, no highlights even being really shown. They've shown a couple crowd shots, and that's it. We can do better as a people. We can do better and have some sort of halftime analysis going on, because I'd like to hear some opinions from someone who knows ball here and there. But our half times are very dull from a broadcast perspective. Relatively good turnout in Algarve too. A few empty seats here and there. There was one chunk of the Benfica supporter section that was open, but relatively packed house, not quite. Kenda and the Bast warming up. I imagine we see one or both of them in the second half. I'd be shocked to not see either of them. They're warming up right now as halftime is probably at the midway point. And I'm assuming, I can't tell who that is. I'm assuming that's probably João Simões juggling the ball, but I can't tell from the back of his head. But they're warming up, so I imagine they'll probably get some burn. It's Simões. They'll get some burn in the second half. I'd be very surprised if they didn't, as I said. Grill off Kerensky. Halftime analysis doesn't pay the bills. How true it is. It's very true. But you know what? You can just sponsor the shit out of your halftime anyways. If you've ever watched a North American broadcast, it's like, welcome to the Pepsi intermission, sponsored by Coca-Cola and presented by Geico. And it's like, you can still pay the bills. It's just very dull. Sports shows we have. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, besides that's the thing. We have too many talking head shows too. Sam TV, the chief offender of that is constantly on in the background in my home. It's just Sam TV. And it is some days I'm like, have they not run out of stuff to talk about? You can't there's not especially in an off season. Sam TV they give them credit. They are constantly finding stuff to talk about, even when absolutely nothing is happening. Which is one of the most impressive things I've seen in broadcasts. You're in the middle of an off season, there's not nary a friggin' sniff of news, and they still just find a way to analyze nothing. It's unbelievably impressive. As Sam Fonseca joins us back, I was just commenting how on the broadcast you don't get any halftime analysis really. If you watch an NBA or an NHL or even NHL broadcast, you get the studio show or the panel where it's a couple guys or ex-players and they're like, oh, what'd you think of the half, or who stood out to you, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We just don't get that in Portugal. I'm like, we can do better. Our broadcast low-key stink. It's just endless stream of commercials.
I think they do it on the level when they used to do Champions League games. I don't know
when they do. Yeah, I think when they do when they did Champions League games and stuff, you would get that. But
also,
usually for league games, you don't ever get that.
I am with food. I have created the monster rep that is the rep of the turkey mince I cooked. It's not all going to fit in one wrap, so a lot of it's going to fall. So I do apologize for this, what you're about to witness. But
that's okay. What is this stuff?
Good stuff.
I'm just getting Snapchats from the Beta Mar group. Our team is Beta Mar, by the way, our footy team. We model our Beta Mar jerseys, and yeah, I'm just getting tons of Snapchats from the Beta Mar group chat right now.
Well, that guy in the crowd, he's got that hat on, man. He's got that shit on.
He's got that. He's working that shit. That's the Tia Joao hat right there. That's crazy look. There's a guy here in my ends who has that hat. And I never realized for years he was a bald man because I just always saw him with the hat. And one day we had to go to Portuguese mass. We have an actual Portuguese church here in Kingston, and brother took off his hat and it was white as a ghost. I was so shook, and I was maybe like 13, 14. Like I was like an early teenager. I couldn't have been much older than like 14. And I was like, oh, I turned my head and went, holy shit. I never knew Pino's head looked like that. That's crazy.
Just one plays time back out.
Boys are coming back out here.
Oh no. I dropped some mints, but I don't know where I went.
Oh no.
Oh well. I'll find it eventually.
You'll find it at some point, I'm sure. I also made comment that Danny is in Portugal right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he is watching the game somewhere, I'm sure. Who knows where? I don't know if he's watching it like at wherever their hotel, wherever they're staying, if they're at like some Tasku or what they're doing.
If I know Danny, he's watching it with a few pints as well.
I would expect nothing less. That's why I'm wondering where he's watching. Is he watching it like a Tasco where they have like the 10-inch WWE monitor just in a corner and there's like 30 people in the bar, or is he like at home or something? Like that's what I'm curious to know. We get set for second half here. They're just about ready to kick off. Just waiting for everybody to finish up, line up. We're waiting for the ref to check everything, and away we'll be going. No subs, looks like, from either team so far, although I expect that will not last too long. I would be expecting us to see Kanda and the Bast minutes pretty soon, especially if it stays tied. Like, you want to potentially go and try to get the game and try to attack it. And away we go. Sporting starts the second half as Benfica kicked off the game to begin with. And away we are. Sporting are in their own end.
I expect to see Luis Suarez come in as well.
I wouldn't be shocked if we see Suarez, especially if they're still needing a goal. It wouldn't shock me if they put him in at some point, whether it's a 1-for-1 for Harder or if they go for like a 2-striker even. It wouldn't surprise me. I would think he would probably get some minutes in this game at some point, especially if it goes like 2 extra time. Oh, big long ball. Can he find him? It's just too high for him. That's out. How's your wrap? How's your mints?
I've just finished it, apart from this bit.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It was good. Not too heavy, not too light.
Just right. All right, Goldilocks. That's the thing. So that's the thing. Like, I love a good meal, but yeah, you never want like, that's the worst thing, especially if you're like, you eat and you're like, oh, like I just feel awful. Like you just feel that fullness.
Yeah, and usually when I play football, I eat like maybe 2.5 hours before, just so I get that little bit of energy boost and like I'm not running so full. And then usually I don't really eat afterwards, but
depends on what, because like I've had games like 7 o'clock, which aren't too bad.
Yeah,
it's like a 7 o'clock or 8:30 start. Like I'll usually eat like you a couple hours before. Like I might have something really light like I think my game is an 8 o'clock, 8:30 start tonight. I know it's one of the two, so I'll probably have like something super light. Or sometimes I'll like if it's 7 o'clock, I'll eat after. I've had games start as late as 10 p.m. my time, which stinks. Those are awful games.
That's bad, yeah.
That's our last game next week is a 10 p.m. start, and I am dreading that game. But it's our last game of the season, so we'll move. But yeah, I'll probably have something light before, and then depending on what time the game is, I might have something like light after. Billy Borge already talking to his assistant coach. Looks like they're going to be making a sub soon here, I would think.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I would think.
Maybe he's learned because Roy Borge never used to make subs on time.
Well, not in the first 10, 15 minutes. He'd always wait till like there was 10, 15 minutes left, maybe.
Maybe because we got depth now that he's like, I can do this now.
We've got players, like we have a bench this time.
Oh, come on. That wasn't a bad shot either, to be fair.
That was really crazy, but like good recovery from everybody on that play considering. Like Pot gets the ball in a weird position off the bounce. He bounces it oddly to Morita, who kind of kicks it back on his side/back heel to Harder, who has no business getting a shot off, and he actually gets a good shot off on the volley. That was just a calamity of stuff that shouldn't have come together as well as it did.
Yeah, a tight angle as well. Can't really.
Yeah, it would have. It was a bit of more of a sharper angle, so really tough to try to even like put that across to the opposite side of goal. Like you're kind of limited, and you have to shoot short side rather. Here's a chance here from to go shoot. No one there. Gets blocked and just dribbles to the keeper. Trincao looking like a 7. He looks more and more like a 70s you know what actor. with that mustache and hair combo. He looks crazy.
Television actor?
Sure.
A film actor? Please specify.
One of those. He looks like oh geez.
Tough landing.
Yeah. He looks like one of those actors. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think a lot more people are rocking this moustache combo because Pep Guardiola as well has got the moustache.
I feel like that big mustache is coming back a bit.
Call me, Richard. We need to do it live on stream.
You know how messy that would be here. This would be a mess in my limited setup. I've rocked a dirty stash a few times. Not recently, but I have.
I have not, to be honest. But yeah. Then
I usually rock dirty stash with like a light stubble when I go.
Wow, that was that's silver. Powerful shot there.
Yeah, good shot, but that's crazy defending from Sporting.
Yeah,
that stinks.
Damn.
Oh well, that stinks. All right, now blow a balloon and call it back for something in the building.
I was gonna say,
where's Bruma when you need him?
I feel like this is exactly what happened in the Task to Portugal. They scored
pretty much. They scored almost like the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's poor defending.
Poor defending.
I mean, it's a powerful shot, but Rui Silva needs.
Rui Silva, he gets a big piece of it, but I feel like he should be having that. Rare frango from Rui Silva.
Yeah,
we want to classify. Yeah, it's a hard shot for sure.
I'm wondering
if it takes a deflection. It's also kind of a screenshot too. So I feel like combo of the screen and the deflection definitely doesn't help him, but I feel like he could still have his hands and make the save.
Yeah,
he gets a big chunk of it to begin with.
Because we've been playing pretty well, so it's annoying that that's happened so quickly.
Yeah, a bit against the run of play in the grand scheme of things for Benfica, but it's good build up. They take advantage of some spotty defending, and it's a good hard shot from Pavlidis. 5 minutes in the second half, 1-0 for Benfica. That's disappointing. Oh, don't start with the sloppy passes now, boys. It's the last thing you need to be doing. Benfica right now content to probably slow the game down a bit, it looks like. I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah.
We'll probably start seeing some Tugao anti-Jogo nonsense in any minute now, too. Especially if this lead holds. The longest lead holds, the more likely we're going to see that. Oh, great ball.
Ref!
Shoot, ref!
Oh, that's a foul.
Ref, you got to look.
It's about to get scrappy. Yellow card.
Oh, it's about to go crazy. They're about to go ballistic.
I did think Harder went down a little bit too easy for my liking.
Oh, of course, it's Otamendi who's down.
That's a great pass from Pedro Gonzalez.
That's a crazy.
Is it a push in the back? Even still, it's outside the box.
So yeah, I think the initial contact is outside the box, so it's a free kick at best. But Otamendi, let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's a yellow. That's fine.
Yeah, it's a yellow. But he sells it way harder than it actually was. Still, like it's a foul, but like he makes it look like he's been. I hate Otamendi. I'd run him over with my car. Allegedly. And reverse. Yeah, not a fan of Otamendi at all.
Although I guess a stud on the stud on the foot would.
Did he get a stud on? I didn't even.
Yeah, it was. It was
okay. Then in that case, I'll apologize because that doesn't feel good.
But Harden needs to shoot so much earlier there.
He needs to. Yeah, I was screaming at him to get.
You're crazy shooting from there.
Yeah, you got
look where Pavlidis scored from it as well. You can score from that angle.
As we get a replay of the goal. Yeah, Fresneda needs to do but that's kind of on Fresneda. He needs to do a better job. One, marking his man, but two, following up and shutting him down.
Who's getting sent off from the bench?
He just lets him walk in.
He's got a red card. Is it Bruno Lage? Bruno Lage sent off.
Bruno Lage getting the Ruben Amorim 2021 treatment, getting kicked out. And
well, is it? No, is it this guy?
His assistant. I think that's what they're talking about.
It looked like it was straight to Bruno.
I thought it was to Bruno Lage. Maybe it's his assistant. Well, Verismu's walked off, and now it's left to the fourth official to talk. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who.
The replay does not make it.
The replay does not do any.
It seems to be the guy with glasses.
Okay, I think it is his assistant.
Bruno Lage is still there.
Yeah. This is not ideal conditions for us for sure, but
that's Pedro Gonzalez and Diamande on yellow cards, and I can assume it's only going to be a few more.
Diamande will be getting sent off any minute now, as a result, probably.
Yeah, Bruno Lage is still there, so
yeah, okay. So it was Bruno Lage's assistant who was sent off then. Okay.
I always find it funny sending like people who don't really have any impact on the game off. Like I mean,
I think the point is just to be like smarten up and shut up on the bench.
Yeah,
or it's going to be you next. Like I guess it's just like a bit of a power trip thing from a ref.
But like, what does that really accomplish?
Nothing. It just pisses them off more, and then they talk more. It does nothing. It has I feel like it has the opposite effect of what it's intended, which is to, hey, settle down. You're getting out of hand. I'm going to send the next guy off. And then all that does is makes the bench go, oh yeah, well, screw you too. And then and then the ref just loses all control of the game.
I do smell a brawl coming, I feel.
Oh, I smell something crazy. Something controversial is about to happen. Something's about to happen that's going to just dominate the headlines for about a week and a half, 2 weeks at least.
Yeah. But that is also just Portugal in general.
Oh, I hate Portugal sometimes. Sorry to say, I hate how we do things. Yeah, so I agree with you. I think something's gonna happen soon. I don't know what, but something's gonna happen.
I noticed as well on the way back that Santa Clara won their game 2-0, so they're through to the next round of the Conference League, which I think is another qualifying round.
Good for them. I'm happy to see.
Braga have gone into extra time at 0-0.
Really? That's for Europa League.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So that would be.
And I don't know if they can. I don't know if Braga would drop. They wouldn't drop down to Conference League either. I don't think
straight out. Yeah.
They'd be straight out of Europe altogether, which would be first time in a long time that would happen to Braga, because they're almost always in at least the initial group stages and stuff. Oh, go on. Pass the ball.
Conrad Hara is always just, he either doesn't shoot or doesn't release the ball. Like,
yeah, it's his choice of timing is not quite there yet. You can see.
I think it's Luis Suarez time.
It might be Luis Suarez time too, I'm afraid to say.
Benfica on the attack.
Benfica really pressing. Ooh, just across the face, a goal there on the cross. Benfica still in possession in a dangerous positioning. Pinning Sporting down quite well, actually.
$735 people watching. Thank you for listening to our rambles.
Listening to the ramblings of some crazy man on the internet. On a Thursday evening /
what afternoon. A save!
What a save!
Making up for the
crazy save. I'll have you know, I made a save like that in footy last week. But yeah, that's a great save. Just gets the hand to it, and just goes.
If only you could do that 8 minutes ago, mate.
If only, we could have used that a few minutes ago, pal. Would have really appreciated it at the 51-minute mark. Would have been great.
Well, they've gone short.
They've gone short. He's at the edge of the box. Back.
Well done, Inacio.
Great. From Fresneda, rather.
I saw 2 on the back, and I just assumed.
It's got to be an ass. No, it was very good from Fresneda.
It's a great ball.
That's it for a goal kick corner. Can't tell who's that. I think it's a goal. Yeah, I couldn't tell who that went off of.
The replay still doesn't make it.
The replay still doesn't make it clear, actually, because that could have easily just gone off of Inacio's head. But I think a goal kick was probably right. Sporting really need to start pressing soon, because they will very quickly start running out of time before they know it. That's a ball way too far ahead of him, though. Nothing he can do.
I think it is definitely substitution time coming soon.
Yeah, I think you got to make a sub. You got a Kenda for sure. Who do you bring? Who do you bring off? For me, right off the bat, Kenda would be my first sub, and probably Luis Suarez.
Yes, I would also say Jenny for Kenda, because I feel like Jenny's just been a bit out of this game.
Yeah, outside of the half chance he has in the first half, he's not really done much for me. So I'm happy to see him probably come out for Kenda.
Yeah.
Suarez straight for Harder. Do you take out a winger and go 2 strikers?
I think you take out Harder.
Yeah.
Personally. I do think one of the centre backs will come off as well. Maybe Diamande, because he's on a yellow, but I don't think that'll be until later.
Yeah, I would say, like, if you're gonna bring someone out, I'm fine with either Pot or Trincao coming out if you want to go for 2 strikers, but I think Harder for Suarez probably makes more sense.
Unless you take out Jenny and then put one of them on the wing.
True. You can always move someone up to wing then. Yeah, that's true. Is Benfica already in kind of dick it around time wasting mode? Good for them.
They just have so much space.
Yeah, we're not really forcing the issue. Like, we're just kind of giving them the midfield right now, which is a bold strategy. Don't know that that's going to pay off the way you think. Yeah, they're content. They're content to just dick. We're not pressing them. They're content to just dink it around and waste time. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing around. They're playing around midfield. It's like what? It's like that Simpsons clip of the Harlem when he's watching the Harlem Globetrotters. Like, this is the equivalent of the guy spinning the ball in his hand. Like, just go take the ball.
Ref, is that not a foul?
He's not gonna call it.
Oh, that's a risky pass. That's fine.
That's a crazy pass. That's a crazy pass.
Okay, nice.
All right, we're getting some sustained pressure now. All of a sudden, come on, we got a bit of an attack in us. Maybe
it's a great ball.
It's
an okay ball, I suppose.
Okay ball. We do that a lot.
That is not a great one.
That is shocking.
But again, why is Harder not making any runs?
True. It's a shocking cross, but you would think someone would at least attempt to make a run, particularly Harder, who was the closest in position to make a run. But I feel like a lot of our passes, and this even goes back to last season, are always like way too far in front of whoever we're trying to get the ball to.
Yeah.
And then that's when you end up like that, where, I'm just going to throw the ball in the box and hope, even though no one's there. Yeah, Harder should be making a run there, but it's still a bit of a shocking cross from Potts, where he could have just passed it back up to, I believe it was Maxi, at like not quite the top of the box, but in that kind of corner. Would have made more sense to me, but here we are. We're approaching the 64th minute of the Supertaca. 1-0 Benfica, if you're just joining us. Shout out to all 761 people. This is a run here. Oh, Benfica could be in.
That should be
that should foul. Probably be a foul. He's gone for the shot and it's just wide, but wow.
Maxi just absolutely clatters him.
Yeah.
Oh, something's happened here.
We didn't see because the cameras didn't quite show it in time.
Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah,
all right.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, it's not a foul on the Sporting guy. It's just gets.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, that's Diamande, no?
Oh, Diamande is.
Diamande, what are you doing, pal?
He's very lucky there.
That is shocking stuff from Diamande. I'm not gonna lie.
Very lucky for one, giving the ball away, and then two, just absolutely launching the ball.
Just launching it. That's crazy. And you can see Benfica already on the throw and just shutting down any options for the throw. Sub?
What's that? Oh.
Or an infraction of someone's getting
off on the bench.
Someone's getting a talking to. Harder and Antonio Silva.
I think it's from our bench.
He called over Harder and Antonio Silva.
So Antonio Silva pushes him twice.
Yeah. Pushes him once, twice. Harder tells him knock it off 3 times there, yeah. So it's more Antonio Silva. He was talking more.
Harder was just standing there, yeah.
Yeah, it was more him talking to Antonio Silva than talking to Harder there, saying, "Hey, stop that."
Subs. 3 of them.
Suarez, the Bast, and
Koch.
Captain
America.
Okay. Why? Okay, I'm lost. Why the Captain America thing? I'm lost.
His celebration is a Captain America celebration.
Oh, okay. I was so lost. Like, you guys mentioned that on the show, and I was like, he's Georgian, though.
Yeah.
Where's that? I had no clue. I was so oblivious to that. I was like, he's from fucking Georgia. Like, okay.
What a ball.
Oh, great ball.
Ref!
It's gotta be
That's a yellow. Surely he's about to cross it in.
Could have killed him.
Surely it's a yellow. You're going to cross it in.
That's gotta be a card, ref. He's got
all of them are going up to the referee.
Brutal.
Yeah, come on, man. He's just about to cross it in.
Yeah, absolutely, you can't. He's taking him out with the shoulder and the knee. Yeah, that's got to be a card, man. Come on.
Come on.
Shocking stuff. Okay, we're going to score off of this. It's going to be great.
Come on, Pedro Gonzalez.
Come on, Pot. Whip it excursion. Let's go.
He just launches it at the front post.
Oh.
Just have this. Bang.
Have it. Bang. That's literally what it was.
Was it a shot, do you think?
I think he was just hoping for anything to hit something. I think he was just like, I'm just going to hit it hard and hope. It's like in hockey when you're just throwing one at the net and hoping it just gets through and the keeper's being lazy or something. You're just like, I'm just going to launch it and hope. Suarez, DeBas, and Koch all coming in. So who's going to come in? I imagine Morita will come off. Yeah. Morita's off.
Harder, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem very happy about his substitution.
He had a really good first half. I think the second half he's let himself down a bit.
And Diamande, I think I called, apart from Jenny, I called two of the
called two of them, yeah. Diamande is not shocking because he's already on a yellow, and he is dumb enough to get a second yellow.
I mean, he was lucky not to get one. He just launched the
ball. So I'm fine with DeBas at center back, though, it looks like. So that's interesting. As we're used to seeing him more in the central midfield. I thought maybe he would have come in for Morita directly, but...
I also feel like DeBas in big games is a little questionable. But he's got off to a great start with that ball.
Yeah. What a ball, indeed.
Our ball. Oh, goal kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unlucky there.
Yeah, it's just a crappy bounce. What can you do?
Harder is not happy.
I get it. Like like I said, he had a good first half. I think his second half, his decision making has been questionable enough, and you're chasing the game, so you need to try something a bit different. So yeah.
He's probably just frustrated as well with the what just happened with Jesus.
Yeah. I would think that plays a bit of a part of it too. Oh, we need to do better on these long balls. Oh, we can't be leaving him wide open on the wing either like that, by the way. Always like, come on.
I'm surprised Jenny is still on the pitch. I think Ken the sub will be.
I think Kenda's next guy up, probably. I'm surprised he wasn't already in.
Inacio, come on, man.
Oh, that's a crappy corner to give away. Yeah, I imagine Jenny's coming on he should be coming on very soon.
Oh, Maxi is down. He did apparently have physical issues during the week. We do not have another left back on the bench.
No, we do not. But you know who we do have on the bench?
Ricardo is Travasos on the bench, do you know?
I don't recall Travasos. No, Travasos I don't believe was on the bench.
You're correct. It is Eduardo Quaresma. Esgaio.
Yeah, Quaresma was on the bench. Esgaio was on the bench.
St. Just.
St. Just.
And Chelsea Moyes.
Yeah. Yeah, Travasa. Yeah, I don't recall him being on the bench. So that's correct. Oh man, that was almost a Patricio-esque fielding of a cross.
Wasp in my room. How annoying. Go on, Luis Suarez.
Oh, he's in. Come on.
Just go for the shot, man.
Yeah, I feel like from there you gotta start working the keeper. He's done. You've made him do nothing, especially this half. Yeah, keeper's had nothing to do. He's basically just a spectator at this point. Played very well. I do agree, Alf, that DeBas did play. I watched a bit of the Villarreal game. And yeah, from the little bit I saw, like he did look pretty comfortable against Villarreal. So let's see. We know he can play both center back and mid. Like that was what he was brought in as a center back. As Sam is still, as I see on my screen, you're still looking for that fucking wall.
There is a wasp. He's right above my head, just in the light, just
just there.
Yeah, it's still, so we're all right for now. But I hate wasps.
I hate them too. You're not allergic, are you?
No, I'm just a bit
just
of a
hate
wimp.
them. It's okay. I am the same way. I'm a bit of a wimp too. Oh, now we're getting into shithouse territory. Yeah, it's a foul. And Otamendi's going to be like, who, me? Prick.
Bro, that guy is furious.
That guy is angry. Holy.
Yellow card for Otamendi. Lovely.
Yellow card for the fan. That dude was pissed. Holy. Stop chatting to our bench, you Argentinian.
Speaking of the devil, Giovanni Kenda.
Giovanni Kenda. We figured it was coming sooner rather than later. And sooner the better, personally.
For Maxi.
Interesting.
Wow. Jenny at left back then, maybe?
Do they shift to a 3 at the back all of a sudden?
No, because we're still missing a centre back, really, aren't we?
Unless you move.
I think you move Jenny left back or Fresneda left back, maybe.
Fresneda, maybe. That'd be the only thing. Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably staying at 4, but they could move to a 3 if they really wanted to be adventurous about it and try to really push.
It's gone. Thank you.
So throw. You can start to see a bit of the urgency coming in from Sporting now. They're trying to move the ball quicker. Which I'm not upset about. They need to be. You've got about 15 minutes left, plus whatever out of time. Referee, come on, man.
Trincao didn't commit to it. He sort of thought,
he had a second thought about it, and if he goes down, you at least get a look at it. Come on.
Yeah. That's a great play from Luis Suarez, though.
It was great. Yeah, it was a great build-up play. It's a shame that there was nothing on the end of it.
What a pass. Go on, Jenny.
Go on, Jenny.
That's a great save.
That's a good save. Very good save.
Well done, Fresneda.
Yeah. Good box. Yeah, very good box out.
Pretty simple save, but just, off balance.
You have to make the keeper work.
Yeah.
He can't catch. He's got it. The best he can do is parry it. So that's good. It gives you a chance on the rebound, which is what you want to force.
Looks like it's Giovanni Kenda left back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Go on with Suarez. Some good pressure from Sporting here.
Yeah, well, they need it. They need to. Yeah.
Luis Suarez offside.
Yeah, I would think so.
There is contact in his legs.
There's contact, but I don't think it's quite enough. I feel like it's more incidental than.
If Trincao goes down instantly, for me,
he probably blows a whistle.
Oh, yeah, man. And he does think about it, but then he's like, I've still got the ball here.
Yeah. Chris sending message to the group chat. I'm seeing he goes, what the hell was that for a kick from Kenda? And I'm like, yeah, that was not ideal.
Fresneda about to take the throw in when we already taken it.
What's Fresneda doing? Pay attention. I saw that. What are you doing? Bro, pay attention to what's going on in the friggin' pitch. Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably Kenda on that as that left back, but probably pressing a little higher, almost like a wing back.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I love the ideas here. It's not quite there.
Yeah. Go on, Kenda.
Who else do we have on the bench right now? Still, we have
Quaresma, St. Just, Carlos Gaio.
Maybe not as Gaio for sure. Maybe a St. Just because he can push up and he's got the pace. And maybe a Simoes.
No, Pedro Gonzalez.
Oh! You've gotta make the keeper work harder than that.
That was great from Trincao and Hjulmand. Hjulmand's had a very good game.
Hjulmand and Trincao, great little build-up play between them, but Cross is right to him, but he's just I think it's almost like he's surprised by it.
Go on, the best.
Go on to bust.
Bast is still going.
It's almost like that Cross caught Pedro Gonzalez by surprise. Like he wasn't expecting it to come to him. So that's why he doesn't get like any real like semblance of a good header going. Oh, here's the dangerous thing though. When you do press like Sporting have been, you're liable to a counterattack because a big plume of smoke is coming from the Benfica supporters. Hopefully don't get like a smoke out like we do at the Alvalade every time, which is just you can't see pitch.
This wasp is still above my head.
Still going, eh? He's still trucking.
He's just walking around.
He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Acting like an arrogant guy, acting like he pays rent.
Facts. You do be buzzing though.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what Alpha's saying here. You can morph 3-2 if you needed with the current setup they have on the pitch. So I see what see the vision. But we're running out of time. We're in 78th minute and not a whole lot of great chances for Sporting for sure. We've made the keeper work on exactly one shot this half, and then a blown header that just dribbled to the net.
I know it's only been a few minutes, but it's not been a great cameo so far for Koch.
Sparely, yeah. He's not really had anything to do, but yeah, it's been kind of a bit of a ghost. They're showing the replay of the Trincao. I think if he goes down, I don't know that you call it. There's just not even that much contact for me to be like, yeah, it's a penalty.
I think it definitely gets a look though.
It would get a look, but I don't think it would be a penalty. It's more incidental than anything.
Pedro Gonzalez come off?
Maybe. There's Benfica subs, so it's just a delay.
Okay,
it's a bunch of Benfica subs coming in. He's just he's just hydrating as we wait for the Benfica subs to be made, and they're gonna take their sweet ass time as expected. I see you still looking at that wasp. every time I switch tab, I just see him. I just see you kind of looking like, look at this fucker.
Because it's buzzing, and like when it's fine, like when it's still.
At least that's buzzing because Sporting's not buzzing right now. Jeez,
that's not a foul, ref, or a yellow.
Oh, that's come on, shambles. Come on. I can't wait for I mean, it's not been a poorly officiated game by any circumstances, but the mental gymnastics Benfica fans will do after this game, after they released a legitimate statement just torching Fabio Verissimo before this game.
Yeah.
Not that there's been any like real egregious stuff. For the most part, it's actually been a pretty well officiated game by Verissimo, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I have no complaints.
No, I've got nothing to really. If it's just nitpicky stuff at best, and like it would be harsh. Like there's been really nothing bad. Yeah, there's been nothing really controversial for the most part. It's been probably one of the more tame derbies certainly in recent memory. For now, there's still, as we're entering the last 10 minutes plus whatever we get in added time, which will probably be another 2 or 3 minutes.
Well done, Fresneda.
Stands. Yeah, there's still 10 minutes in a derby or Clásico is like a half hour in normal people time because there's going to be some sort of shenanigans at some point, I'm sure. Lots of time for something ridiculous to happen. Oh, where's Renato Sanchez when you need him?
Is he on the bench?
Guy in the box. He is on the bench, eh? I forgot he was.
No, did he not go? Did he go back?
He's not even on the team.
PSG, didn't he?
Yeah, he's not even on the team. I don't think. I think the deal fell through, or they just didn't activate the whatever clause was. Yeah.
What a tackle! That is a great tackle.
That was a crazy tackle. Good tackle. Can't even be mad about that. That's unbelievable defending.
That is crazy. What a tackle.
Yeah, I can't even be mad about that. That's like just pure respect moment.
Luis Suarez looking very dangerous. Though. I'm liking.
He's getting into a lot of good positions for sure, which I'm happy to see. Because yeah, as a striker, a lot of it does come down to your positioning and just being in the right place.
A few chances as well.
Yeah,
that is an awful corner. Take Giovanni
awful corner,
pieces, please.
Yeah, we need Kenda off. I don't think I've ever seen a good Giovanni Kenda set play. Yeah, I'm happy with him just off of set pieces because he's been dreadful.
Such a good idea. A little overcooked.
It's just too close to it's just too deep into the box. We see the presence box with, I think that's Diogo Jota's widow actually in the top. There. Yeah. They had a lovely minute of silence too before the game, which was
good.
Which was good. Yeah, I say minute of silence. The crowd politely clapped midway through, which is still nice.
Yeah, they mean well.
Yeah. There was no malicious.
Koch has been skinned again.
Yeah. Oh, get it out.
Onside as well, I think.
Yeah. Benfica corner coming up here in mere seconds. You can see Benfica on some of these attacks just starting to stretch Sporting out a bit because Sporting's in more of a panic mode now.
Yeah.
I will say we still don't chase games very well at all.
I think it's been an improvement though from what we've seen in previous.
It's not quite as dreadful as past performances, but it's still not that encouraging.
But I think we were also a goal down. A lot of the time we were a goal up or 0-0 at this point. So
yeah,
there's always going to be a more urgency to attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Ricardo, his guy was coming on, Richard.
God help me. In 2025, the year of our Lord, Ricardo Esgaio was getting minutes in an actual game. Wow.
For number 10.
That is crazy. Crazy stuff.
Is Ricardo's guy left back then, you think? You think he's putting a shift at left back to put
who the hell knows? I'm assuming. Well, Jenny was right back, but yeah, he might move to left back and Kenda goes on his stronger wing.
No, Jenny was right wing because Fresneda's right back, right?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess he puts in a shift at right back at left back. God help us. This is really now a hot.
No, I think he's on the wing because Koch seems because Koch seems to be filling in that gap. No, I think it's definitely this guy.
Yeah,
because Kenda's not on his side.
There's Gaio minutes in this day and age is crazy work.
Unlucky.
To anybody watching the stream, Chris Oliveira sending us a message going, Fresneda's killer. Jenny just knows not to pass him the ball in many advanced areas. Yep, that about sums it up. That sums up Fresneda's game pretty well today, I would say.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Ref. Come on. Ref. About time.
Well, you had like 3 guys on him, too. You didn't waited that long to call a foul. Come on. Do better.
Enrique Rougeau.
Yeah. For almost 3 minutes left now as we enter the 87th minute.
He did score a penalty against us last season, I remember.
He did, didn't he? Yeah. What game was that he scored the penalty?
Versus Rocco away. When Hjulmand, I think when Hjulmand rugby tackled the guy in the penalty box for their penalty.
Oh, completely forgot about that. Problem is I block out a lot of the more recent stuff, whereas like stuff from 15, 20 years ago, I remember like it happened like today.
They've gone very academy field with these subs, Enrique Rougeau and who was the other guy? Come on. Gouveia?
Yeah, I think so. The ditch for...
Oh, well done, Kenda.
Yeah. Yeah, for Gouveia. Other than the set play piece, I have liked a lot of what I've seen from Kenda when he's come on. Just those 2 set plays really let us down.
Oh, ball. Come on. 2 minutes to go until
do anything. Yeah, this is... I don't know that we have a final de pasa miracle in us. Ref!
It's a foul to them.
Ah.
Also, can I just say, Ricardo Guy's first action is a throw-in, given straight to Benfica's player.
Straight to the other team. Lord help me. I don't know that I can take much more.
Let's have a look.
I mean,
it's
a 50-50 ball.
I don't even think it's really a foul either way, to be honest.
It's a 50-50 ball. Like, yeah. I don't think they've necessarily foul us. I don't know that we really foul them. But whatever.
I need to see a replay again. I think it went too quickly. But yeah, it's got throwing a ball directly to Benfica.
Straight to the other team is not what you want when you're down a goal with a couple minutes left. In fact, that's probably the exact opposite of what you want going on.
Yeah. Ref. No, apparently not. How many minutes at a time do you reckon? 4?
3 or yeah, I'd say about 3, maybe 4.
As the real Alf says, if in case of doubt, always call it against Sporting.
Yeah. If in doubt, make the opposite call.
They're 4 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Oh, Pedro Gonzalez, come on.
Yeah, he's not had a phenomenal game actually, Pot.
It's been okay in places, but just I don't think he's had a bad game per se. I think he's just been average. But then I think a lot of
if his goal in the first half holds up, we're saying he's had a great game, but it didn't hold up, so we can't say that. It was actually a great run and a great finish, but
7 minutes, I think.
7.
Oh, he's got it, man. 6 minutes.
God, he's so bad. Yeah, they went heavier than what I thought. I don't know that we have a Taça de Portugal miracle in us. I don't know that we have that.
I believe it was the 96th minute that Jokeres equalized. Oh no,
yeah.
Time. It's fine. Oh, yellow card for Antonio Torre, I think.
I think so, yeah. Well, this is disappointing. If you're one of the 835 people who came here hoping for a Sporting win, we're sorry. The vibes are as low as they are, but it is what it is.
There's still time.
There is still time, but...
Yeah, the real Alf as well. Pot coming back from his injury, plus just having twin babies isn't helping him rest.
Yeah, no, he's probably exhausted.
But he can always bring a moment of magic, can Pedro Gonzalez.
That is true. Like, he's one of those that he just needs one thing to happen.
Speaking of, corner to Sporting in the 91st minute.
Let's hope that it's not Kenda on the ball for this one.
You would think that if Vagianides was here, that he would take Esgaio's position on his last sub, but I don't really have the faith.
Yeah. That's obviously not officially a done deal yet. That's just, we're still kind of negotiating.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I think Fajani just did post on Twitter saying that he was leaving, but you never know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't believe it until like medical's done and like contracts are actually signed.
Yeah, until he's holding hands with or shaking.
Until you get like the handshake photo, right? Like,
yeah. Do not kick the ball out. Do not do it.
The ball out. Do not. They would not do it for you. Do not kick that ball out.
92nd minute. Luis Suarez, come on, man.
You can't be trying fancy shit when you're down a goal like that. You need to just go for basic stuff.
Yeah.
That fancy crap is never gonna work.
Sporting with the ball. Captain America has it. Ricardo is going out. Somehow hasn't given it back to the opposition, which is always a positive.
Yeah.
True.
Let him get the ball back and wait and see.
It's a poor cross from Koch straight into the hands of Trubin.
Yeah, and he's going to take his time, understandably, as we're midway through the added time.
Trubin goes down with an injury, of course.
He's got that patented 93rd minute cramp that every soccer player gets when they're up a goal and they need to just kill time. It's the patented my legs.
Referees in Portugal will never, just remember this 93rd minute, just for memory.
Yeah.
So we're already in the 3rd minute.
Let's see how many they won't add any. They probably won't add any time. Referees in Portugal, it's
referee is going over to the bench who is getting a red card.
Just a talking to. But yeah, referees in Portugal will either give 0 time and blow right at 96 minutes, or they'll add another, or they'll overcompensate and add way too much time.
So it's now pretty much in the 94th minute.
So we've lost a minute and a half of play because of this stoppage. As we enter literally the 4th minute now.
Trubin is back on his feet. St. Just, I think, might have got a card because he's been having spoken.
Maybe, yeah, he's being spoken to by the assistant.
There was a red card shown, but I really again.
I don't know. I have no clue who it would have even been for. It could have literally been anybody.
Players resuming, so we've lost.
We've lost 2 full minutes of play. By the way, I just want to point that out. Like if he blows right at 96, that's kind of poor. That will be the poorest thing that
Ricardo is Guile, man. Come on.
Oh, it's Guile, man. You gotta actually be able to fucking receive a pass one time in your life and do something. What are you yelling at the ref for? Nothing happened. Shut up.
It's Antonio Silva he's yelling at. There were some afters, I think.
God. You can't be that shit at football and try to act tough like that. Like it's just not possible.
Like, Antonio Silva does go up to him and just shoves him for no reason.
Yeah.
And so I understand.
And a yellow card for Trubin. Yellow card for who?
Trubin, yeah.
Yeah, for time.
We're in the 95th minute. So
we've lost almost half of this extra time to stoppages, by the way. And he's going to probably blow the whistle at the if he blows the whistle right at 96, that's very poor form from Vidismu on what has otherwise been a relatively well officiated game, I would say.
Has to be now, gents. 95th, 42.
Get Renato Sanchez on the field. Get him on.
And we've given the ball away almost instantly.
Can we cash in our Jokeres in the bank contract? Do we have that like one-time free use?
That's a foul. Oh, it's not. Referee's played on.
No, he's played.
It's a throw in.
Yeah, that's going to probably do it.
No, it should be 98 at least.
He should at least give another minute and a half. Like this is ridiculous. Get up. You're not hurt.
Someone is being sent off. Bruno Lage. I believe. That's what the commentators are saying.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can't stop yelling for no reason. Like, get off the pitch.
Oh, it's this geezer. It's this guy.
Oh,
he's going back.
I hate this about Portuguese soccer. It just always devolves to this, and it's the most unwatchable stuff. Like, it's so fucking amateur hour, this type of nonsense.
Well, I did think it was a foul, so
I thought it was an initial foul too, but the ref played advantage. So what do you want to do?
Maybe for St. Just, yeah.
We're 7 minutes into extra time. We've had probably 2.5 to 3 minutes of actual play, by the way. Just end it now. I don't even care. This is just shambolic.
Yeah,
we're at the point where
should at least be till 99.
Well, we're at the point where it's just going to be foul on foul,
and now a sub for Benfica too.
And just call the game now. Just don't waste our time. Not even that we're losing. Like, I hate this is wasting everyone's time.
No, do not call the game because we can still go on one more attack.
I doubt it. We're at the point of the game now where no one could, if they wanted to attack, could, because it's going to be foul, then pushing and shoving and yelling match.
Go on to the 99th minute.
He's going to blow the whistle any second now.
That's corner as well.
Corner. And they're going to take their time.
Is anyone's head about to be stamped on? Because this was the
no. Mateus Reis isn't there, so they're safe. The international criminal is not there. So
it's our ball. Quick, come on, has to be now.
Come on.
Oh! Yellow card for Alvalade.
Don't throw shit on the field. I hate fans that do that.
Cristiani just bumped into the ref. Sure, that's a red, no? Just saying. Come on. Let's go. Last attack.
Come on, one more.
No way.
Blew the whistle.
Come on, man. Even Randas is laughing.
That's brutal. Brutal from the ref in extra time, by the way. We had maybe 3 minutes of 3.5 minutes of actual play in extra time, by the way. I just want to note that. Like, that is shambolic. That ruined what was an otherwise really well officiated game for me. The ref just lost control at the end. Fabio Verissimo almost beat the allegations there, but he just couldn't help himself at the end, which is a shame. Well, that stinks. That's ruined my mood a bit.
Yeah.
Well,
I still final score. The Ricardo Sky substitution. I just don't get it.
That's such a head scratcher to me in any game at this point. How he's still on this team baffles me. I'm sorry. Final score from Algarve: Benfica 1, Sporting 0, and Benfica wins the Supertaca. Is what it is. So when's the actual season start? Not this weekend, next week, no?
Next weekend, yeah. The 10th, I believe, is our first game.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing, but oh well. Like we say, would have been really nice to win. I'm not overly heartbroken that we lost. I'm more just annoyed than upset. I'm more annoyed by the last 10 minutes plus the extra time, because it was just it's, as always, the absolute worst of Portuguese football, which is anti-jogo and pushing and shoving and coaches and subs running onto the pitch when they shouldn't be allowed to. And it's just awful for a viewing experience.
Yes, it's a shame that I was going to say something, but I cannot remember now for the life of me.
Yeah. And it's too bad because, like I said, I thought Fabio Verissimo actually had a really good game officiating until the extra time, and then he just lost complete control of everything.
Because I was going to say, it's a shame because I didn't actually think we played badly. I don't think we played great, but I don't think we played
fine. I think we played better than them in the second half, or in the first half rather. But yeah, the second half, like we did nothing. Like they didn't do much either, but we didn't do anything to force the game and really try to get a goal out of it. They were happy to sit back and defend, and they defended well. We did nothing to really work the keeper. They did a good job limiting us to very few chances and shots, so credit to them. It's just a shame that that last few minutes just was typical two-gown nonsense and just the most unwatchable crap.
I think I'm more confident for the season after what I saw today, because I think we had the chances. It was just the end product, whether it was Harder, Luis.
It was like the timing.
Yeah,
it was the timing. They just didn't have the timing in them. Yeah, they didn't have the timing in them for whatever reason. Lodge did say his biggest opposition was time, so let him waste it. Yeah, and waste it they did. Yeah, that's probably my only real criticism of Verismo is how he handled that extra time. That was shambolic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, like well officiated and actually tame game for the most part. Like very balanced back and forth at times, but it is what it is. We move. Our first game is who, by the way? I didn't even really look.
It is. I know who it is.
It's Casapia. I'm on the predictions board right
away,
now.
I believe.
So none of us get points from the Supertaca.
I think we all went for either win or a draw.
Everybody went. So I went 2-1. You went 1-1. Danny went 2-2. Chris went 2-1. So none of us get anything because we had no goal scorers and obviously didn't get even close to the result.
Yeah.
So no points for anybody as it stands officially in the predictions table. I am trying, like Sporting, I am trying to go for a tricampeonato in predictions. Gonna be harder this year because we don't have Victor Gyökeres for the free point to just spam and get an automatic 1 or 2 points every week.
Yeah.
So will be interesting to see what our predictions are looking like, especially as we enter like that mid-season slog. But oh well. And yeah, off Kadensky, Casapia confirming that it is Casapia away. So we got a relatively good record against Casapia, so I'm confident we get points out of that.
Joao Polina is on the way to Spurs, apparently.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's an awful move.
I was very surprised he didn't go to Manchester United. I think it's a good move for him, personally.
You think?
Yeah, I think Spurs need a midfielder.
He just never felt like he quite fit in at Bayern after that first half season.
Yeah, and he did really well at Fulham, so I think having him there.
I think he's made for. I think he's more made for English football than German football. It's a lot more physical. It just feels like it suits his style more than the German Bundesliga. So just a shame it's Spurs. I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah. I guess we'll stay until we see the title lift, and then we will call it a night to the 888 people in.
Can we break 9?
889. Well, not 890 if you include the wasp in my room as well.
Yeah. That is true.
Wasps. And he's just chilling there. He's just watching.
He's just there. He's acting like he pays. Arrogant bastard acting like he pays rent.
What did you think of the game, Wasp?
Buzz.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
He will be getting killed soon, I'm afraid to say.
Left winger. I do agree with Jess here that I think a left winger might still be needed. I think that left side's definitely weaker than the right side for sure. What do you make of this comment, Sam? Do you think Potts should be moved back into the middle as opposed to wing? What do you think?
I think he's better better behind the striker.
Yeah.
But that being said, I actually don't think he played that bad today. I think as a collective, we played a good game. It was unfortunate that Rui Silva let in that goal, but these things happen, I suppose. Everything else, like we mentioned, we had so many opportunities. I think it's the most I've seen us attack one of the even just against a big team, which isn't just the first half. We didn't sit back. We kept going for it. I was really impressed with Trincao, Hjulmand especially. I would still give Hjulmand man of the match for both teams. I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Trincao, I thought it was good as well, as mentioned. Everyone else was just okay. I feel like there was just a few chances. Conrad Harden needs to gamble a bit more on the runs. Luis Suarez came in and was good. I think he created a lot of chances. Again, I think just a little bit. There's that one opportunity where it was great tap from Antonio Silva, but I think he just needs to shoot. And instead of passing to Pedro Gonzalez on the edge, he just needs to shoot. And I feel like Harder as well, just shoot, man. Just shoot. But yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah. No, Allison, even on the bench, actually, I noticed too.
He was suspended due to his last game with Lalea. He got a 50.
Oh, so it was a carryover from his previous club then. I didn't realize. You'll probably see him get minutes on the left. Yeah, that's his natural side. That's his natural / preferred side. So it wouldn't shock me if that's where we see him when he does get playing time. Oh, Sporting into the stadium emptied out quick. Holy, there's like nobody left. I mean, fair. What are you gonna stay to hang around for if your team lost?
Yeah.
We got a Rui Borges flash interview. Heavy praise for like Pot, Trincao, Harder, mostly. Said the team played. They thought that the team played well, but they were unlucky.
The last time a team won the Supertaca and then won the league was in 2016, so no need to panic.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a team go on and do both.
And last year we lost Supertaca and still won the league. So
yeah, that is true.
I still maintain that I don't care if Benfica win their every single game in a row till October. Rui Costa is gone, and in that Bruno Lage is also gone.
You think Bruno? There's no coming back for Rui Costa, eh?
No, I mean I know a few Benfica fans. This is just my selection of friends that they hate Rui Costa, and I see it a lot on social media that he is not liked.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that we all need to remember is that social media is like
it's an echo chamber
of the fans. Like
it's an echo chamber for a lot of the times. Very, very seldom does social media actually always reflect real life sentiment, like from a fan base. I think the only other time I can remember it kind of being close was the last Porto election. I saw like some people saying, "Oh, it's time for change." Not to the level of Benfica fans right now, for sure. That being said, I think we were all very caught off guard by how not close the Porto election was.
Rico Man says, Esgaio once again getting hate for being out of position. I mean, I understand it, but
I understand it, but you've got to be better still.
Being out of position doesn't mean you've put a throw in straight to the opposition or you make a touch from a promising position that goes out of play
and then get into an argument.
It's not even his fault because like he's not his fault. He's that bad. Like he's not even that bad of play, but he's just not at the level that we need at the moment, especially playing at the moment. So I don't blame him. I blame Rui Borges for that substitution. But then I'm just looking at the bench. Who else is there? Quaresma, maybe. I think maybe Quaresma is probably a better
I would have preferred Saint Just or Quaresma over Esgaio personally. And move to a 3 at the back. And that way it allows your two fullbacks to shift to wing backs and properly get a bit more of a press on the attack. I think all the subs were right and at the right time. I think outside of the Esgaio one, that one was such a head scratcher when they're chasing the game. Yeah, I thought like he was right to bring on Koch, even though he wasn't great. I thought Suarez was in good positions. I thought all the subs were good and smart and well timed outside of the Ishgayu one. That one was such a question mark for me. Yeah, let's see. It's interesting. You really do think though that Rui Costa's done? I don't necessarily disagree with you. I think if they get off to a really hot start, that might make it a bit closer than we think it's going to be.
Yeah, it's one of them where it's like football fans' memory is very short and selective. So
short-term memory bias, right? Like,
but from what especially from what we grew up with, Benfica haven't won a league title since what 23, and even before that, it was what 2019, 2018.
Yeah, they've gone like many droughts, I suppose. Not like a long, not like us for sure, like long droughts, but like many droughts, I suppose. For them, it's a long time.
And their whole Luis Felipe Vieira's whole thing was that Sporting have become good because Rui Costa's been incompetent, which of course I don't disagree with.
I don't necessarily disagree. I don't necessarily disagree with that.
But Benfica have made
I think it puts a bit too much of the blame on Rui Costa and doesn't give Sporting any credit. I mean, I understand why he says it because he's not going to give Sporting any credit, but I think we deserve a bit of credit for like our recruitment and just our overall like business and marketing and how we've handled things as a club. But I do agree, like Rui Costa's mismanaged a bunch of stuff for sure. But I'm just baffled that Benfica fans are so willing to forgive Luis Felipe Vieira this quickly, and will happily. There's a loud percentage of that fan base, it appears, that will just be happy to vote him back in. Like, that to me is unbelievable that he even has a chance.
Yeah, I think he's gone. I don't think Luis Felipe Vieira will be the guy. I think there's I don't know a lot of the candidates, but I'm sure
the only three I know is Rui Costa, Luis Felipe Vieira, and Noronha Lopes, who I expect Noronha Lopes probably will still win, but I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I think he's gone either way.
Yeah,
I think they've spent a shit ton of money, but also the thing that I know a lot of Benfica fans get upset with is how quick they are to sell players. They sell like Enzo Fernandez.
They're very quick to try to profit. I think.
Look at João Neves. That deal is horrendous. Even in hindsight,
that aged poorly.
It aged poorly, but even at the time, we all said that's an awful deal.
Yeah, we're like, that's an underpay. That's the one. That's the one where you should have held out longer and got your money, and it would have made total sense. Like, I clowned on these teams overpaying for like João Felix and even Enzo Fernandez, but like João Neves, I'm like, wow, Benfica really. I was so shocked by how little they actually got out of that deal. That was like one of the first times I think where I was like, wow, they did not win that deal. They lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see. I feel like Benfica, especially since I guess Rui Costa is more looking for the short-term solutions, which has obviously been such a detriment to them. Whereas I think Sporting has been a bit more patient at times, which is why it's allowed us to kind of stay as competitive, have the success we've had. Porto is in a weird spot because they were obviously like at the end of Pinto Costa's reign, and I don't think anybody realized how ill he was until he was booted out of the club.
Yeah.
So they're in like a weird transition period, obviously, and like they've gone through a couple coaches now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them this season. You predicted them to win the league, which I think is a bit bold, but
I just don't see Benfica doing it. To be fair, after this performance, I think we will be okay. But I
think it's going to be a lot like last season, but I think it's going to be more of like a 3-horse race than a 2-horse race.
I reckon it could even be 4. I reckon Braga will be the closest it's been to the top.
Part of me wants to agree with you, and part of me is like, yeah, but lads, it's Braga.
I'm not saying they're in charge. I think they're going to finish 4th, but I reckon it could just be like 10 points separates first and 4th.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like a couple points between each team, kind of. I think it's going to be very close between those teams.
Yeah.
Sporting players have already left the pitch, obviously. A little rude, but it's just a Supertaca. If it was a cup game, I'd probably lambast him a bit. Like an actual cup game, I'd lambast him a bit more.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm still impressed with how he played. Obviously, the result was the one we want, but
yeah,
I was very impressed with even Rui Borges' substitutions. I feel like he got them at the right time. Apart from the Esgaia one, of course, but I still think you look at the bench and fair enough, Quaresma and St. Just, but I don't know, man. I'm impressed with what I saw today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not completely mad about how he played. Like there was a lot of stuff to be optimistic about for sure. I think again, it's that end product and that decision making in the final third needs to be a bit better.
And when you look at the chances Benfica had, they had that one shot from Pavlidis, which was a great save from Resilva, and the other one, which of course
goes through.
That was it. They didn't really.
That was their only chances. Yeah, they had a couple like dangerous crosses here and there, but that was it. This feels like the longest medal ceremony ever, by the way. I feel like usually we breeze past these a lot quicker in general. Like you're not trying to be mean or bitter about it. It just feels like it's gone on for a while.
Well, that is a literal child then, no?
Who is this jabroni? That is a child. Who is this? That just got a medal. Whose kid is that? Like, how did he get here?
No, he's a man, just a very small one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual. Yeah, I thought it was a kid. I was like, who's this? I don't know who that is. That can't be a player. That's got to be like an assistant coach or like a trainer or something. Yeah, I thought at initial angle that was a kid. Drop the trophy odds. That's a glass, dude. That thing would shatter. If someone dropped that thing would just crack. Only the 10th time Benfica's won the Super Cup. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, so it was actually tied 9-9 with Sporting and Benfica. So whoever won would win the number 10.
So Porto has the most Supertaças then, I'm assuming.
I believe so.
I want to Google that real quick. Supertaça Portugal. Let's take a gander here. Yeah, okay. Porto was won 24 times. Benfica's won 10. Sporting's won 9. Boavista's won 3 times, and Guimarães has won once. And then that's it. Wow. I thought Benfica had way more Supertaças, but yeah, Porto in the 80s and 90s especially dominated the Supertaça I'm seeing here. Holy. Wow, yeah, I thought Benfica had way more.
I think we can call it there, Rich.
Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think obviously disappointing end result. I'm still impressed with the performance.
Yeah,
but it would have been nice to win. But we did have the Taça de Portugal final last time, so can't win them all.
We're 1 for 2 in live reaction games. Because we did the Taça de Portugal last year too, and that was the game they lost to Porto.
So wouldn't we be 1 for 3?
1 for 3, yeah. We have a 1-2 record. We're 1 for 3 because we won the Taça this year, which we live reacted. We lost the Final de Taça last year, which we live reacted, and then we've lost the Supertaça today.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
but yeah, that's been us. Richard, thank you for holding the fort down for the first sort of half an hour.
We had like 400 people watching while I was just rambling to myself. Like, credit to anybody who hung around at that time. Good for you if you've been here that long.
Yeah, make sure you follow Richard down there. You can follow myself there. You can follow Chris and Danny, who couldn't make it today. But most importantly, especially during the transfer window, make sure you follow all things Alvalade on all social media and podcast platforms. We will see you next time. Peace.